All right, you guys, what's going on? This your boy Town Biz. Um, there seemed to be a mystery on what's going on with Earl Spence Jr. Is Errol Spence Jr. done as a boxer? And is the PBC just stalling and covering it up? Uh, Another plan by the PBC to basically, keep Bud from, going for undisputed at 154. And this is just some of the dirty tactics of the PBC. And they like pulling this kind of stuff. You know, um, it just get to the point where you just start to say, um, you just had enough of this. I've been hearing a lot of things. What's going on? I've been hearing a lot of things about what's going on with Errol Spence behind the scenes. I know some things, but I've heard some things, but I don't want to put it out there because I don't, wanted to make it look like I'm spreading rumors, but I've been talking to people close to the situation. I have an idea of what's going on. And you've been hearing for a long time that Spence is not healthy enough to enter anybody's ring. You've been hearing about him having problems with one of his eyes. So you just been hearing a lot of different things. So the thing is when Spence got in the ring and confronted Fundora. It was Cap. Spence wasn't healthy then. And this is the problem that I had with the sanctioning body, them playing these games, and basically playing keep away with the belts. Because you have to just tell the truth. You just have to tell the truth. Um, Spence has not been healthy for a while. And Bud did a number on him in that fight. He's been out of the ring going on almost 2 years. Now, keep in mind the fight was supposed to take place on March 29th. And Errol Spence, out of his own mouth, confirmed that there wasn't no fight. This was just something that was getting put out there, basically to stall and make the sanctioning bodies, and particularly the WBC, make it look like a fight is going to take place, which the WBC and the other sanctioned bodies should have just ordered a unification bout between Terrence Crawford and Sebastian Fundora. And the thing is, people don't want you to say anything and criticize the PBC and their antics, because if you criticize the PBC, you're attacking Al Heyman and all this kind of stuff. And then the fake super militant niggas come on here talking about why you putting down a black man and all this kind of stuff. Well, I'm putting down a black man because the black man ain't doing right by another black man. This has been nothing but a stall tactic. They knew damn well that Errol Spence wasn't healthy enough to get back in the ring. Now, they could order they could order Fundora to fight Terrence Crawford, but me myself, I think Terrence Crawford is gonna be focused on the Canelo fight. It looked like a deal is in place, but they still haven't been informed or announced. Me myself, I think Bud should take a tune-up fight. I think he should take one fight at 160. Because keep in mind, going into a fight with Canelo, it'll been uh pretty much it'll been pretty much, let me see. It'll been pretty much, he fought in August. So it would have pretty much been, 13 months since Terrence Crawford fought. So these year layoffs, I just think he should take a tune-up fight. But I'm in no liberty to tell Terrence Crawford what to do. I cannot remember the last time Terrence Crawford has fought twice in a calendar year. I can't even remember. And that speak volumes. So you just have to wonder what's going on with Errol Spence. And this isn't a video to go in and bash Errol Spence. I am generally concerned about his well-being. But I think if Errol Spence is not healthy enough to fight, he should just say that he's not healthy enough to fight and stop, basically misleading his fans into thinking that he's coming back. Apparently, Errol Spence won't be fighting in March. And that would be the tail end of March, which would be the 29th. Probably not going to fight in April. Probably not going to fight in May. So it's going to be a full-fledged, probably if we see Errol Spence, but I'm starting to think we may not ever see Errol Spence. But this is why you get mad at the sanctioning bodies, because they tip for tap. They're all over the place. And when they want to lay down the law with belt holders. Errol Spence had no business being ranked the number one contender. And you just got to say this. And I know Tank said that Terrence Crawford isn't a bigger draw or a bigger star, which is complete bullshit. Tank is just full of shit. At the end of the day, who takes anything serious that comes out of Tank's mouth? Okay? Tank been throwing temper tantrums, while he's wearing his nail polish in his purse. Tank just, Tank just don't handle things like an adult. And he can't have a battle of wits with anybody because, like I said, he's, shooting blanks when it comes to the battle of wits. He couldn't even have a real debate with Terrence Crawford. He went from what Terrence Crawford said, somebody upset, oh, I make more money than you, which he doesn't. PBC don't have, I'm just keeping it 100. It's very questionable how much money the PBC has. Keep in mind the PBC was supposed to have 14 cards last year. They had less than 10. I don't even think they had 6 cards last year. Okay? The money is dried up. You've been hearing that they can't find Al Heyman. My thing is, why is the PBC holding these fighters hostage if they don't got nothing for them? Let them go. Let them go. You haven't seen the Charlo since, I think, 2023. You haven't seen them in a while. You haven't seen it. You ain't seen Gary Russell Jr. and geez. They once had like over 100 fighters. And now they just fighting in various places. There was an issue about Deontay Wilder not getting all his money in his fight with Robert Helenius. So you've been hearing this for a while. But my thing is, Spence, he should just retire. So that fake face-off, it was fake. They just wanted you to believe that a fight was in place. And like I said, it was just another attempt by the PBC to hold the belt hostage. So I'm going to say this again. You guys can miss me with that black shit when it pertains to Al Heyman, because Al Heyman don't give a rat's ass about black people. Just gotta be said. Somebody gotta say it. So my take on this, I just think that Errol Spence may be done. It's starting to look that way. And that's just basically the bottom line. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. But I know some things, and I've been talking to some people close to the source. I don't want to really dive deep into it. But my own personal opinion, I'm starting to think that we may not ever see Errol Spence. And if we do see Errol Spence, I don't think he's going to be the same. For Errol Spence to have been gone this long speaks volumes. And we just got to tell the truth. But anyway, this your boy Town. I'm out.